Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 29 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series on Forgecraft. Hey everybody, what's happening?
Hello.
Soren,
Fire.
what's cooking?
Building.
Oh, that sounds fun. I'm making the Rune of Gluttony.
That. Okay.
Sounds ideal, right? I'm finding
does.
that there's a lot of these nifty little quality of life improvements to Botania since I last played with it. Like, there's really cool particle and sound effects now. And there's also this neat system where when you place an item and you hover over the mana pool, it shows you on screen what you're going to get out of it.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah, like that's pretty awesome. And it's really cool looking too. Like, it's neat.
Now is the item 3D or
Well,
like where are you, sir?
I'm in the workshop right now, but
Oh.
I'm on the way back to the base because I just got what I need.
Ah, okay.
I have a Rune of Gluttony, which means I can get my Kekamuris flower. I'm on my way.
Die.
See, like, come over here to this thing that I guess is not mine, but yours.
How the heck was there a creeper in my house?
I don't know.
And it blew up my storage. Oh god.
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
that's a big mess. So just, like, walk over, like, put that in your hand and walk over to the mana pool and, like, mouse over the mana pool.
All my organized
Oh.
storage. Yeah.
Ah, it's a
That's
problem.
cool, isn't it?
It is.
That's kind of neat, I thought. It's fancy. Yep. What are you building, Fireball?
This is going to be the replicator setup.
Oh, I'm staying away from whatever you're doing.
All
Replicator.
you, all the time.
Clearly. So I need a mana pool and a mana spreader and some other stuff. So is our AE system, like, hooked up and working now?
To a degree, you can't get the logic processors yet. If you want anything from the old base auto-crafted, you have to come underneath the building and look at the pink terminal.
Really? Oh, so I guess that's a diluted mana pool now. I guess I have to look at how to make a normal mana pool, because a diluted mana pool does not sound ideal. Mana manipulation, mana pool. A weaker diluted variety, which only stores a very small amount of mana and isn't able to infuse items. Infusing a normal mana pool. Oh, okay, so you just have to... Alright, I see. Well, that doesn't sound too hard. I can manage that.
It's kind of interesting. This smart cable isn't displaying the... Oh, okay, that's a really similar color. Okay.
So, Soren, should we discuss how XComp is a giant fail troll?
You can if you like.
Like, super fail?
It's pretty bad. I
It's pretty bad how badly he fails.
It's too frequent, I would say.
Yeah, so let me put it to you this way, guys. You remember last episode when XCOM trolled Soren and I by saying, like, anytime one of us is in an age, it slowly becomes unstable and you get effects like weakness and poison, but it won't go too far and it'll be a slow and, process and whatnot, right? You guys may remember that just a little bit. So let's just say that the slow and painful process that he mentioned is actually a very fast one. Like, I'm going to turn on instability for a second.
Somebody placed cicadas beneath my base, but I will have never noticed because that part of my sounds are turned off.
So
Ow,
right now,
ow, oh,
look at our stuff. So hunger 4, poison 3, mining fatigue. And it takes, so like the deal was like we were supposed to die, right? When one of us dies, it resets the instability. That lasts for about a minute, and then we start getting those instability effects again. So he tuned it just a little bit too fast, to the point where now it's just a little bit too much. So
You can show them killing if you want to see the countdown.
what's that?
But yeah, if you turn it back on, kill me real quick, you just show them the message that displays.
Oh yeah. Okay, if you want.
Really? Oh, because I'm too busy. Right, poison.
Well, I have weakness 4.
Right. Okay.
So that apparently dropped a
It took out
blood
poison.
shard.
Oh.
And
Okay,
it's back.
it's back.
Yeah, it's back. Like, the instability is back. I'm going to kill Soren again. And now the instability goes away.
Though, now to actually make it completely work, I need to kill Dire. But we're not going to do that. Instead, we're just going to turn it off. Oh,
yeah. So yeah, long story short, it's way too quick that it comes back. So, like, I have no choice but to disable it. Like, I'm all for a good troll, but, like, I can't be having poison throughout my entire video. I don't think my YouTube audience would appreciate that all that
That
much.
being said, do not go spam X count with this. He will be aware by the time it gets to you, and he will probably have a different modification to it. So,
I'm not going to support what Soren just said.
I don't want him getting spammed. That's never fun for anybody to wake up to just all rage.
I mean, you know.
At least do it out of jest, but try not to sound ragey when you do it.
I'm not asking anybody to be ragey, but, you know, if you guys want to just, like, laugh at him a little bit for failing at his troll yet again. Like, I wouldn't be opposed to you guys just being like, wow, XCOM, you failed to troll Dire again. Dun, dun, dun.
He did manage to heal you a couple times, so.
Yeah. He did. So I need a mystical white petal and a white mana petal. So let's get those guys. I'm going to borrow your... You know what? I should probably just get the list of everything. Orange, orange, brown, brown. I need 2 brown mana petals. Okay. Orange and brown.
Okay, obviously Dire and Soren are not around, but seriously.
What? I'm here.
Nobody went and opened my door of my house as a prank, right?
No.
No, but that would be an interesting prank.
That would be a pretty boring prank.
That is how the creeper got in, and because I know I don't leave that door open, and now I can't find the wand that Cuts gave me this morning, and...
So that's all that stuff, and then I need my Rune of Gluttony.
We'll solve this pretty quick to see if anybody actually went, because the 2 people who I don't know very well are not.
Hooray! I've got the Kekamuros.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Dun 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 dun. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Why can't I read the Kekamuros?
Aha.
So I need a mana spreader. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Now we're talking. You know what the Kekamuros does, Soren?
I have no clue.
It eats cake.
Does it give you mana for it? Yes, it does.
It gives you quite a lot of mana.
I should have seen that coming.
Oh, thank God I found it.
Oh, good. You found it. All right, that's good.
Good.
There we go. I don't know why I'm having trouble reading stuff with the wand. I don't know if that's like semi-bug or... But like massive amounts of mana from cake.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like not even kidding a little bit. There we go. That is awesome. Yeah, not entirely sure why I can't read the mana values of my stuff, but trust me, I'm getting lots of mana from cake. That was my plan for cake power. I've got more plans around cake power, but for now I think this is a good start. I think this is a nice alternative to the lava power source that I had going before. And believe it or not, this is actually faster. Like, I tested this in single player, and I don't know for sure, but I feel like the cake flour is probably the best flour. But I don't want to say that for absolute certainty, but I kind of feel like it is. Still not sure why my Wand of the Forest is being all derpied.
It doesn't like you.
Clearly. Like, it doesn't want to read the mana value of stuff anymore. I'm going to relog and see if that fixes it. Alright guys, we are back, and I think my wand is behaving now. I don't know why it wasn't, but you can see we've got, just from like one stack of cake, I got like a serious amount of mana, which is pretty good considering how costly mana is in Botania. And now I'm working on automating cake. So I think what I'm going to want...
I see you removed my cicadas.
I at least put them in a chest. I didn't kill them completely.
So is that interface hooked up now, Soren?
It is. You are
Cool.
set to go.
So in theory, I should be able to craft cake.
In theory.
It worked.
Nice. Are all good now?
I don't know, I'm still logging in.
Okay.
We need an egg farm.
I can actually get that set up pretty quickly.
Yeah. I need lots of eggs in the AE system. So pretty much everything that cake is made of is infinite, right? Like, you get wheat, you get
I want you to remember that
sugarcane.
statement, by the way.
What?
We need lots of eggs in the ME system. I want you to remember that.
That's fine, that's fine.
Okay.
You, sir, have fun with that. I will be... Did you run cable over to my turtle?
I gave you the cable.
You gave me the cable?
You have 32 cable on you.
Okay. Where do I run it from?
For now you can just connect it directly to the controller.
So, right here?
Yeah, just any of those controllers, and then just go to your turtle, and I can sort it out later.
Okay. Soren will make it better later.
I'm already moving the logic inscriber stuffs over here, so...
So I just need to install a crafting card, and we're going to specify this guy exports cake, so he will craft any cake he needs to export to the turtle.
Let them eat cake.
That's kind of the plan. And by them, I mean the flowers. It's working!
Nice.
Hooray! So you can see we're actually getting quite a bit of mana. You can see the mana spreader kind of... I might make another Kekamiris. I don't know, but I think this mana spreader should be okay for keeping up with it. You know what? Actually, it's not updating again. Maybe there's like a time limit on how often I can right-click this Wand of the Forest.
Maybe?
I don't know. I also want to tell this interface to have a crafting export card because I want him to craft anything he needs, aka sugar and wheat flour. I think it needs a... Actually, it was working without the crafting upgrade, so I don't know. But long story short, it should... Nice. And once we get a third... Nice. Look at that. Beautiful. It's actually working really well. The only slow part is this fluid transposer because it has almost no power. Oh, Soren. Where's my power?
Have you seen the middle area?
Well, what kind of power for the...
RF.
You should be able to hook up P2P. Hold on. I'll get you RF in a second.
Okay. I need RF on those machines that are making cake for me. Soren and his crazy shenanigans of a base. Let me tell you guys that when I build an AE system, it's going to be far less complicated.
I just put all those patterns in the wrong interface, and my chat's probably about to tell me.
Aw, poor Soren. So long story short, we should have almost infinite cake now, except for the fact that I need power on those machines. But aside from that, we should have infinite cake. It's actually working
Infinite
really
cake.
well.
That statement.
Well, like,
They'll
I'm only
point out that
crafting what
should
I
have and
need.
do have is different.
That's the thing that I do, Soren. I'm making one stack of cake, which by the way is 16 cake. So like I'm not gonna make 2,000 cake like Soren probably would. I could make 2,000 cake.
I don't tell it to make it 2,000 cake unless someone explicitly tells me. I just accidentally forget to put a cap.
I see.
So it goes about making 2,000 cakes.
Right.
He's like, I don't accept this. This is not the answer I wanted.
All right. So the mana spreader is actually doing all right. I'm gonna make another Kekamiris. So I needed brown, orange, and white, and it was 2 brown. And it was the Rune of Gluttony I needed, right?
all good to go? I think so.
Hooray, another Kikmirus. This should make things a little faster. But I think what's going to happen is after I set down the second Kikmirus, the mana spreader won't be able to keep up. We're going to see if I'm correct, though. I might not be. Oh yeah, see, mana spreader, full. So the mana spreader can't keep up with 2 Kekimiris, but don't worry, there's upgrades to the mana spreader, which we will get to eventually. Alright guys, we're back, and while Soren is slowly but surely getting me power, you are getting power for me, right, eventually?
Oh, that's what I'm doing?
Someday.
Oops.
Yeah. Someday. I'm preparing this area to be, somewhat Botania-ish. I don't know how much room I'm going to need, Soren, because I'm already using up a lot of the room in the area.
Of course you are.
But we'll see what happens. Like, maybe this white stone that you laid out can be like a walkway that extends further outwards.
Oh, yeah.
That would be cool. So I've prepared where my portal is going to be, even though I'm a little bit not quite teched up yet for where a portal should be. But this is basically going to be what it's going to be. But I want to build up the mana pools necessary for it, and that's going to actually take a while. So in order to do that, I'm going to do the following. First, I want a couple more mana pools. So let's get 1, 2, 3. And those guys are going to wind up going here.
I nearly fell into the world. Oops.
What?
I nearly fell out into the void.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, that's
That would be
close
bad.
to it.
Hooray! Oh, you hooked up my power?
I'm almost there. Just trying to get the coloring.
I thought I heard cake getting placed. Oh, you know what? It's probably the living wood getting made. I took some living wood to make my mana spreaders. Alright, and then we're going to have a mana spreader.
Do you have an energy transfer node by chance?
Energy transfer node? I do not.
Okay, let's see if the AE system has one. Transfer. It does. Okay. Here we go.
There we go. Beautiful. That should then evenly distribute the mana here. So these guys will get filled up with mana. Kind of slowly but surely, but it'll happen. So that's all that really matters. And then eventually, this guy will get filled up with mana. And he's going to be more of a buffer of mana than anything else.
You now have power, good sir.
Nice. How do you like my mana system?
Interesting.
Kind of hoping that this isn't too far of a range. I don't think it is.
Can always do
Mana
it
loss.
closer. Yes, pink is the cable of power. Huh.
I want to make sure that there's no mana loss on this spreader. Dun 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 dun. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're in good shape here. Yeah, I don't think there's any mana loss, so we're good. And we're getting lots of cake, so that's good too. Thank you, Soren. My cake machine's working again. And it looks like we're producing cake faster now than we're using it. At least, maybe. Cool. So, lots of mana getting produced. That should be lots of mana for doing cool things. We'll be back in a minute when I'm ready for the next stage of this build. Alright guys, we are back. And so to complement the cake system, we're out of eggs at the moment in the A system. So we're going to make an egg automator, but until we get there, I also want to throw down the old Serenade of the Nether, because that's a good trick. So,
Serenade of the Nether? What?
yeah. It's over by the Botania stuff. Look down.
down? Like how far down? Below the power? Oh, okay. No, that's the ritual.
Where by chance is my weak activation crystal?
Is it near your old blood magic stuff?
I don't know. I thought I moved everything over here. Probably lost it one of those times when you killed me 1,000 times.
No, actually, technically, I didn't kill you with the wither. The wither killed you, and you were wither skeleton trying to go through a door. But other times, I can take those. Yeah.
Are you sure we have all our stuff moved over from the old base?
No.
No.
Simple catalyst, strength catalyst.
No, it would be a weak activation crystal. It wouldn't be any of that stuff. Does this thing still have power?
See it. Yeah, this place still has power.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know where it is. I'll have to find it, guys. I'll be back in a minute once I find it. Alright, guys, we're back. And I'm making myself a new activation ritual because I don't know what happened to any of my stuff. I blame Soren. It's probably his fault.
It might be. My bad.
It's extremely likely. I'm not going to activate that yet, though. And what the heck?
Record, you're like, I'm going to put this here for safekeeping. And you lose it.
Is somebody like... Oh, it's Boney. I'm seeing a magma crucible. Sneak around. With a giant head of hair.
Afro.
Yeah.
That is a fancy hat.
Very cool. So now I need the fire flower stuff. Let's see. Mana generating floor.
I'm blinking.
I think it's the endoflame? No. Entropinium? No. Thermalily, that's what I want. So 2 runes of fire, 2 runes of earth. I think I've actually got some of those. 2 runes of fire, 2 runes of earth. I actually want a few more runes of fire, which is mana steel, brick, gunpowder, wart. Mana steel. What happened to our nether wart? Oh, it's probably back at the old base, isn't it? Did I miss everybody? Where'd everybody go?
I was talking to chat.
Okay.
You got quiet, so.
Boney is a half turtle. Oh.
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, basically, I think it might be the armor rendering. Go back to human form for a second. And take off the wings and sneak. Go to F5 real quick. F5, third person, and then sneak.
Yeah.
So the pink thing is connected to which thing? You know what I should do is I should just dolly this gunpowder thing back, but I'll just bring a stack or 2 back with me. That'll do.
Ah.
I like how afraid you are when I missed that badly. Like, there, or there, or there, or there. But there would be bad.
Don't shoot me.
You're fine. I didn't have a skin yet.
Okay.
It's a Pokedex, you know.
That's what I hear.
Wow! I didn't even get to kill you. You killed yourself. Yeah, my armor has thorns, so be careful.
I only had half HP because you spawn up there 10 blocks when you die.
Oh, that is so cool. I love that the moment I take an item out of the chest, those blocks just appear there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the best.
1 second. There you go. That's one way to get up.
I love these things.
That's just weird.
So let's see. Where do I want my runic altar to be? I'm going to put my runic altar right here.
I use them as... Oh, sorry there.
No, you're fine.
I used those things as elevators in my base.
Yeah. Okay. 5 wide pathway.
What?
5 away. No, sorry. 5 wide pathway. That does sound like fireball, doesn't it?
There we go. Nice.
Doran, you want to tell me if you approve of the middle area here?
Oh my gosh.
2 orange and a red.
Do you like?
I like it. We have a theme going on now. Following you.
Actually, I need to make some minor modifications.
Open the chest in a few, and there's a fuse everywhere.
What are you doing now?
We're making the replicator area, or he's making it currently. But the chest next to it, I opened it, and there's
One
about
too many.
12 NFSUs in it.
Ouch.
Just because there's an entire ceiling of it. About 169 of them already placed.
Something like that.
If it's a 13 by 13, that's 169.
I'm gonna come see it in a minute once I'm done crafting.
Yeah. And that's the small form factor. We're gonna have more of these.
What did I miss here? Did something happen?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Things tend to happen. What'd you do? Oh.
Oh, I did get the thermal lily. Cool. Nice. There we go.
You all good?
Me?
Yeah.
I think so. I got the things I wanted.
What were you working on?
I'm making more mana generation for Botania.
Got it. The cake's not enough?
Yeah. Here, check this out, Soren. You ready?
Okay.
Ta-da!
Oh.
And I should then
Interesting.
be able to get a mana spreader, and they'll hopefully reach the mana spreader above them. I think they will. And if they don't... They actually might be going to this mana spreader. So you know what I should do? I should probably break these for a minute.
Are you done with that applicator, Fireball?
I am.
Yay!
Ah,
So the replicator, if we have more of these, essentially we'll need multiple pattern storages, but we only need one scanner.
Okay.
And if we leave one pattern storage with a scanner, we can actually use that to port around. Or we make a
Perfect.
crystal thing memory that we already actually have, and we just pass around the blueprints that we want to the other replicators.
Okay.
We just need the pattern storage with the replicators so that they can pull the right recipe.
this is cool. Alright, what are we making with you matter now, Soren?
He's currently working on one of the buildings that we'll have for U replication.
I don't want to be replicated.
You just willingly walked into a sink shell. I think you're fine with that one.
Yeah, maybe.
But essentially, every replicator needs a pattern storage, right?
Okay.
If we pair it up with 4 replicators per storage, we can have a lot of different replicators with... Squid's scaring the crap out of me. All of them actually sharing the storage so that you can just pick different recipes and have them constantly supply like a chest or a barrel. So anybody
Okay.
who wants something, just walk up to a terminal and say, "Hey, I want this," and get it and leave.
Really?
So this will probably have our basic ingots, our MFSUs, our solar panels, whatever.
So you're gonna have this tied to ME somehow? You said.
Yep.
Yeah, this
There'll
will
be
have it.
a separate subnet in here.
Neat.
And then we'll be able to access it from our base, but anybody who wants to come in can access it here.
I like
I
it.
wish I understood all of that
I could teach you sometime.
sometime.
Yes. And I think I can explain it fairly well enough so you can get the basic concepts. Maybe
To be
not-
fair, I think it's would be a lack of my understanding and a lack of your ability to teach. So just to be fair.
Alright guys, we'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, so I think that's a good wrapping up point. Basically, we've got a bunch of cool stuff. Cake-based Botania power, which I think is, believe it or not, like that one piece of cake is a lot faster than pretty much anything else that we've got going on. Definitely faster than that lava-based system, but the lava system's kind of a slower method. That'll be a little bit more reliable, at least until we get the egg automation stuff going on. But once we have automated eggs, we should be cool.
Where are we getting wheat?
Where are we getting wheat? We had a wheat farm, didn't we?
That wheat farm kind of got eaten when we got instability in the world.
Oh. Well, we'll just have to make
Unless you
another
wanna-
wheat farm.
Okay.
I can handle that.
Okay. We're good.
I'm not terribly worried about it. Right now, I've got lots of mana generation, and we have a lot of wheat backed up in the system. Like, I think we have a ton of wheat. Yeah, we have like 200 wheat or so, and it's 1 wheat per cake.
We have 25 wheat. Oh, okay. Wheat flour. Never mind.
Yeah, wheat flour is what I'm using.
Got it.
Cool. So I think my Botania system's looking pretty sharp. I'm very pleased with it. All right, guys, for now, it's wrapping up point for the episode. So Darryl20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.